Good afternoon, students. Welcome to class 10 biology class, and I have discussed the different types of this is the blood vessels. Okay, we are going to start the human heart, the external structure and internal structure. Today I cannot discuss all internal structure, only the different chambers I will discuss. Okay, the human heart. Human heart. The human heart, here this is the position, shape and size of the heart. The first introduction, this is the human heart is located on the between the lungs in the thoracic cavity. Here this portion is called the thoracic cavity. After that is the abdominal cavity and the thoracic cavity is located thoracic cavity between the two lungs, and this is the inclined towards the left. The heart is the hollow and the fibromuscular organ. So muscular organ, that's why it's called always is a contraction and relaxations. Conical in shape, and it is about the size of one fist, measures about the 12 centimeter in length and 9 centimeter in breadth. Okay, it is a 12 centimeter in length and 9 centimeter in breadth. And this is the weight is the 300 gram in adult. 300 gram in adult. This is actually the weight of human heart. So the position, it is located on the thoracic cavity between in the lungs, and it is inclined towards the left and thoracic cavity, and in the adult this is the weight is the 300 gram. The heart is enclosed by the pericardium. This is the layered membrane. This membrane name is in the heart, the pericardium. It protects the heart from mechanical injury. What is the membrane name? Is pericardium. Pericardium membrane, and it protects the heart from mechanical injury. The space between the two pericardial membrane, it is the pericardial space between the two. Here the two the membrane, here the two membrane present, the two layers, so double layer membrane pericardium. In the double layer membrane pericardium, the pericardial space is there. In the pericardial space, the pericardial fluid is present. Okay, and this fluid is that keeps the heart moist and reduce the friction between the heart wall and surrounding tissue when the heart beats. And this is the pericardium double membrane is there, and in the double membrane space, this is called the pericardial space. In the pericardial space, the pericardial fluid is present. This fluid is actually the helps reduce the frictions and the surrounding tissue when the heart beats. The human heart is made up of cardiac muscle or the myocardia. This is the specialized the cardiac muscle is present. That's why always is a rhythmically contraction and two relaxations. And this is a myocardia. It's called the also myocardia. This is actually the position, shape and size of the heart. Position, shape and size of the human heart. Okay. In the external structure of the heart. External structure means that you know the external structure. External structure actually the four chamber. The chamber is present by the separated two halves. The right and half and the left half. They each have consist of the two chambers. The upper, and this is called the auricles, and lower is called the ventricles. Okay, here the external structure. External structure means is the heart, our four chamber heart. Four chamber heart, and the uppermost is the right half. This is the upper is called the auricle and ventricle. Auricle and ventricle. The four chamber, the upper chamber is called the auricles. Two auricles in the right and left auricle is present, and the ventricle, right and left ventricle is present. The internal structure of the heart, this is the four chamber heart. There are two auricles and two ventricles, and the different types of valves is there. Also the blood vessel. Today only I will discuss the chambers of the heart. Okay, chambers of the heart. chambers, the internal structure, in the internal structure, chamber of the heart. Chambers of the heart. The first chambers, you know, this is the first chamber is that is the auricles. After that, the ventricles. Auricles. Auricle. First chamber. The chambers of the heart, auricles, the two auricles is present. This is called the right auricles and the left auricles. The auricles are the thin wall chambers and it is separated by the interauricular septum. The auricles both are the separated, both this is the auricles and both are separated. Auricles both are separated by the septum. This is called the interauricular septum. Okay, but these auricles are the thin wall. Okay, thin wall and interauricular septum. The septum has the oval and thin area is called fossa ovalis, and this is the marked position opening is called the foramen oval between the two atria in the fetus. Actually, the two atria in the fetus, what is the very much important question, what is fossa ovalis and what is foramen oval? The what is fossa ovalis, on step by step I will discuss. Fossa ovalis and foramen oval. Okay, fossa ovalis and foramen oval. Fossa ovalis and foramen ovals. This is the auricle, thin wall, and this is the fossa ovalis and foramen oval. Fossa ovalis is actually the thin in the interauricular septum. In the thin position is called fossa ovalis. Actually, the foramen oval in the fetus. In the fetus, the small opening is present or the small hole is present in the two atria. Between the two atria, the small opening or the small hole is present. It is called foramen oval. It is present in the fetus. It is present in the fetus. Okay. After that, this opening is joined. Okay. This is called, but the thin position is present. Is called fossa ovalis. Is called fossa ovalis. And one question will come is the auricles. Auricles actually the thin wall and ventricles are thick wall. But why? The auricles are the thin wall because the auricles, from the auricles when I will discuss the blood circulation, you will better understand where the why the auricles are the thin wall. From the auricles actually the blood is coming from the auricles to ventricles only. Okay, auricles to ventricles only. That's why this wall is the thin wall. But ventricles wall is comparatively thicker wall. It is actually the blood vessel pumped to the through the blood vessel, and from the blood vessel one goes to the lungs, other one is go through our body. Okay, this is actually the auricles, and the next the ventricles. The ventricles also left and right ventricle is present, and these ventricles are separated by the interventricular septum. The wall of the left ventricle is thicker than of the right ventricles. The wall of the left ventricles, and which is turn carry the blood to the entire body. Also the left ventricle, actually the ventricles are the wall are the thick, but the left ventricles they are more thick, but actually they pumps the blood and throughout the body. When we discuss the blood circulation, you better understand. And the right ventricles pump to the through the pulmonary artery to the lungs, compared to the less thick, and this is the it is separated by the interventricular septum. Interventricular septum. Interventricular septum. Okay, and this is the internal structure of the heart. Only today I will discuss. This is the I will discuss the chambers of the heart. After that I will discuss different types of blood vessels and different types of valves. The base is most important. If you not understand the structure of the heart, then you cannot understand the blood circulation. Have to understand properly the structure of the heart. Yeah, I hope it is clear the chambers of the heart, and what is the fossa ovalis, what is the foramen oval is most important.